Hello everyone and welcome. This is Donna Gray, your Stampin' Up demonstrator from the Northern Rivers area in New South Wales. I thought I would just jump on quickly today and let you know about a few things that's happening with Stampin' Up, and I wanted to show what my new online card class with my partners across the pond involves, and I just wanted to show you a little bit with the Brusho colours, because the online card class that we have available at the moment, there is only 7 more days for that to be available. So if you wanted to jump in and not miss out on our Brusho online card class, please feel free to jump over to my website www.stampingwithdonnag.com and you can register for the online card class. If you are new to my online card classes and you don't understand how they work, what we do is we choose, hey Tanya, how are you going? What we do is we choose a bundle and ink pads, and you pay full retail price for those products to get delivered to us. We then pack you a kit, a class kit, that you make 6 cards for free. We supply everything that is needed to make your 6 cards, including embellishments, ribbons, everything. Along with, you get a VIP video sent to you. It's a private video sent to, good thanks Tanya, I'm very well. So you get a VIP video sent through to you through an email, and that is yours to keep, and it shows you step by step how to make your 6 projects in your online card class. So what I wanted to do is show you what is involved in our online card class at the moment, and explain to you the cost, explain to you the breakdown of what you get in your kit. And then I'm actually going to show you some samples of using the Brusho colours, because I think everybody's a little bit phased by the Brusho colours and how to use them, and not sure whether they're something that they would love to have in their craft stash. And I can tell you, since playing with them, I absolutely have thoroughly enjoyed playing with these colours, and I think there's so much that you can do with these Brusho colours. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip you around, and I'm just going to show you what's involved in the online card class, what you get in your kit, and then I'm just going to show you a few samples of how to use your Brusho colours. So bear with me while I flip the screen around. Well, that was not real smooth. Okay. Alright, so this here is your online card class kit. This is what you will receive in the mail once you have purchased. Now, the retail price for this, including your express postage for me to post out all your kit and your Stampin' Up items, is $133.75. Now, for that, what you're paying full retail price for is your beautiful day stamp set, your 5 beautiful Brusho colours, which you get your brilliant red, Perusian blue, gamboge, which is like an orange colour, you get moss green and you get yellow, and you also purchase 2 spritzers and 2 aqua painters. Now, to complete this class, you will actually need a Versamark ink pad and some white embossing powder and a heat tool. If you actually don't have those items are available in my online store, so you can jump online and purchase those items if you don't. Most people will have them in their craft stash, but if you don't, there is an option to upgrade to that as well. Okay, so what I supply for free. So you have purchased these items here. So what I supply for free, if I take these away, you get your kit, your class packet. Now, your class packet, I've chosen some nice bright colours for this online card class, and you'll see some sneak peeks. If you sign up to my email list, you will get sent an email with all the sneak peeks, a picture of what the kit looks like, the pricing, the link to purchase the kit, all directly in your email. So it's best to sign up to the online card class email list, which is the Partners Across the Pond online email list. And so what I give to you for free is 2 lots of everything. So you get 3 designs and you make 2 of each design. So the first design, I've used our beautiful lemon lime twist with our basic black and our whisper white, and we've got some lovely lemon lime twist ribbon. So ribbon and some lovely bows, pre-tied bows. For the second card, I've chosen our Daffodil Delight. We have our beautiful Berry Burst cardstock. We have our Fresh Fig cardstock and our Whisper White, and we also have some little Diamantes. And in our third class, we have, it's the third card, we have Powder Pink, we have Elegant Eggplant, and we also have a bit of Daffodil Delight with our Whisper White. So everything is cut, ready to go for you to create your 6 cards. I also supply 6 beautiful Stampin' Up white envelopes and a sheet of Stampin' Up dimensionals. The other thing is you will need a basic black ink pad as well to complete this class. So what I thought I would do today is just show you what the Brusho colours are like and what you can do with the Brusho colours as a bit of a sneak peek of what this online card class involves. So I'll just move those all out of the way. Okay, now in the online card class I've actually used our Whisper White, our thick Whisper White. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to show you how to do one just basic background, a couple of different techniques, and I'm also going to show you with your aqua painters how you can use these beautiful colours with your aqua painters as well. Now if you notice, hello Linda, thank you for joining me. Hello Craig, thank you for watching. So if you notice, I've got a push pin in the top of my Brusho colours. Now it's a fine powder, they are very intense colours, so you don't need a lot of them. To sprinkle onto your paper, you don't need a lot. So the suggested thing is to prick the top of the lid and then seal it off after you finish. So I found, thanks to Patty Bennett, the wonderful Stampin' Up demo, she suggested using the push pins, and it's a great idea. So you can just pull the push pin out when you want to sprinkle it on and push the push pin back in, and it seals off your containers. Okay, so first of all I'm going to take just our Whisper White sheet of paper. Just bear with me, I'll just grab a scrap piece of paper. Okay, now one thing that I suggest is these makeup cotton square pads that you can get from the supermarket. These are fantastic for blotching up excess water when you're doing your backgrounds, or when you're colouring, and you'll notice when I use the aqua painters, when you're colouring, they're fantastic for just blotting up any excess water that you have. Now you can do this one of 2 ways. You can, now with your spritzers are quite easy to use. They unscrew and you fill up your spritzer with water, okay, and then you take your lid off and they're ready to spray. And your aqua painters work the same. Your aqua painters, you unscrew the brush tip off and you can fill up the cylinder with your water, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you with this one here. I'm going to spritz half of it and sprinkle some of the Brusho colours on. So feel free, anybody, to comment. You can even suggest to me what colours you would like me to do. I'd be happy for any suggestions. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to spritz my paper with a bit of water. Could help if I use the one that's got the water in it. Okay. So I'm spritzing my paper. And as you'll see, it will curl up. If you spritz the other side of your paper, it will flatten it out. Okay. Hey Mel, nice to see you. Okay, so now what I want to show you is, I always find it good to start with your cardstock damp, mainly for the simple fact that I find the Brusho colours work a lot better when you've already got damp cardstock. Okay, so any suggestions of colours? Anyone choosing any colours? So we've got our brilliant, we've got our Perusian blue, we've got brilliant red, we've got gamboge, we've got yellow, gamboge is orange, we've got yellow, and we've got moss green. Any choices in colours? Merle, would you like to choose a colour that you would like me to do the background in? A couple of different colours. In one of the ones in the online card class, I've actually used the Perusian blue and the moss green, and they come out quite nice. Okay, bear with me, I'm just trying to get my live video coming up on my computer so I can check out comments now that I've turned my camera around. So just bear with me for 1 second while I do that. So anyone that's watching today, please feel free to say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. I'm happy for you to interact. Feel free to share my video. If you share my video onto your timeline and you like my video and you post below that you have shared my video, hey Jenny, I didn't know you had joined. Nice to see you. So please feel free to share my video. For every share of my video and for every comment, you have to comment down below and like my video and share it. And for every time that you share it, you get an entry into the draw. Now the draw for this month, for anybody that purchases from me, anybody that shares my videos and likes my videos, you can go into the draw to win. You'll get an entry to win this beautiful Party Pandas stamp set, which is a wonderful stamp set. Hey Cheryl, nice to see you. Thanks for joining me. Okay, so, all right, so we've spritzed our paper. I'm going to go with some blue, the Perusian blue. Thank you, Merle, I've just seen your comment. Yes, I'm going to go for the blue. Do you think maybe the red with the blue, or would you prefer yellow? I can do yellow and blue if you like. Okay, so I'm just going to sprinkle some of the colour on. Okay, so there's some blue. We'll go yellow. Seeing Merle has chosen yellow and blue, we will go for that. Okay, so we'll sprinkle some yellow down here, up the top, over here. Okay, now when you spritz, this is when the magic happens. Okay, so I'm going to make sure that I am in screen there, which is really good. Okay, so everybody, this is when the magic happens, when we spritz on top here. Okay, can you see the colour appearing? So it comes out really, really nice. Like, honestly, it is fantastic. Now you can leave it like that. We might actually spritz over here. I'll show you a different thing that I did. We'll spritz over there. And as you can see, little tiny droplets. So it takes the most minute amount of powder. Well, they call it crystal colour, Merle, but it actually is just a powder. Like it's the consistency probably a little bit like baby powder, that type of thing. Hey Lynette, thanks for watching, thanks for joining me. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle some blue over this side, and I'm actually going to sprinkle some of the mossy green as well. I just want to show you a couple of different things that you can do. So you can leave it this way and just let it dry. Or another thing that I've found, which is quite fun to do, is you can spritz but then actually go back through with your aqua painter and spread it around a little bit. So we'll spritz that to get the colour to appear. Okay. And then with your aqua painter, you can actually go through and use your aqua painter and spread it. And you get more of you still get that mottly look, okay, but then you can get more of a solid colour behind as well. So I've had a bit of fun with these, as you can see. Now that's just two different ways. So you can see we've just sprinkled on and spritzed, and this one we've sprinkled on, spritzed, and then also gone through with the aqua painter over the top. So you can also blot off excess colour, and you'll see it will lighten up your colour. Okay, so there you have a really quick, easy background, spritzed just by letting the colour crystals sit and then spritz. and then this is using your aqua painter and spreading it around. You can still see where the powder has first hit the cardstock, but then it then also, with the aqua painter, it spreads it around and gives it a really nice background. So that is one way to use our beautiful Brusho colours. So that's great for creating backgrounds. The only thing is, when you do things like this, you then have to sit your cardstock aside and let it dry. I actually have a heat press, and I've used my heat press that I can actually just pop them in, use the heat press for a couple of minutes, and they dry really quickly and stay nice and flat. So I found that quite handy. You can also use your heat tool if you wanted to use your heat tool and go over it and dry it. It takes a little while for it to dry. I did try our watercolor paper, but the problem is, which you'll see in the next example of what I do with coloring, the problem is the watercolor paper was too textured for me to do the white embossing and get a really nice, clean, crisp image with really good outlines to keep the color in. So so I had a bit of a problem there. So I found that the thick Whisper White is really good, and a lot of people are having a great success with our glossy cardstock, our glossy white Whisper White cardstock as well. So that's two options to use. Now this is just done on the plain Whisper White, like our thin Whisper White, and once it's dried you will have no problem with that whatsoever. So okay, so I'll just pop that aside, and what I'll do is I'll bring in my next piece. Now this piece I have actually I've embossed with white embossing. I've used the Beautiful Day stamp set that comes with the online card class, and I've done one of the flowers and one of the butterflies. So I'll show you a couple of different ways of how we can do these. So first of all, what I actually did with this, and just bear with me, I'll just go and grab an acrylic block. Okay, so what I've done is I've actually used the acrylic block as like a palette, and I've sprinkled some of the colours on. So I'm actually going to use probably the red and the gamboge and the yellow in this butterfly, and you'll see how Jenny, you like the first one, just the sprinkling and then spritzing and not aqua painting over the top. You can get some really nice looks with doing things like that too. Yeah, I like the first. I like both really. It doesn't. I don't really think I have a favourite. Just depends on what you're wanting your background to be like, I think. So, okay. So now this one, what I'm actually going to do. The main thing that I can say with this is really take your time when you go to colour and use your aqua painters, because this takes a little bit of control. And what I did was I did pieces, little bits and pieces. So what I've done is with my colour, my crystal colour, I'm just going to sprinkle a little tiny bit onto my block. Okay, so as you can see, little tiny bit on my block. Now I'm going to also sprinkle my gamboge over on the other corner. Okay, and as you can see, I'm using very minute amounts of these colours. They go a long way, and I'm trying to think, there's 15 grams of colour in each container. So as you can see, I'm not using a lot, so I think they're definitely going to last a long time, these colours. Okay, so now what I did was, I'll do the butterfly first. What I actually did was, just with my aqua painter, I just got a little bit of water. Now I've stayed in the lined area, okay, and I've just pre-wet my butterfly. Now, The idea is don't have a lot of water, so just have it damp. Now I'm going to pick up the red, and I'm just going to colour with the red. So as you can see, very bright, these colours, so you don't need a lot. Okay. And now I'm just going to carefully blot, and that takes the colour off our white embossing. So now I'm going to wet this side here. Okay, I'm going to pick up my red colour again, blot it off a little bit first. Pick up my red colour. Now the main thing that I can say is make sure you don't have too much water when you do this, and also make sure you don't go too close to your outside lines, because when you go too close to your outside lines you can find it will bleed a little bit, and you don't want that to happen. So just make sure you've got a nice amount of water to happen. Okay, and once again blotting. Okay, now I'm going to take the gamboge. Now make sure that your aqua painter is clean. Pick up some gamboge, and we're going to go in with the gamboge. So lovely, brilliant colour. What are you thinking, ladies? Let me know your thoughts. And once again, blot to get any of that excess colour off. Okay, and now I'm going to wet this part of the wings, and we're going to come back in with our yellow. And honestly, it doesn't take too long to get this colouring to happen, but you get a beautiful watercoloured look. Now, what I actually did is I got a lot of water in my aqua painter, and I got a tiny bit of the red, and I've just gone back through and gone over the orange a little bit and back over the red. Oops, and I just went outside my line. Okay, add a little bit more red, and this is how I get them to blend really nicely, is just by adding and going over the top a little bit more. I've had so much fun playing with these colours though. And I'll go over with a bit more gamboge, just out this way, just to blend through again. A bit more of the gamboge this side. And to finish off with a bit of the yellow again. Okay, so there you have it, a beautiful watercoloured butterfly. Waiting for end result, loving the intensity of the colour. Honestly, Merle, they are beautiful colours. Thank you, Linda. Yeah, honestly, I've had a wonderful time playing with these. Now, a different way that you can do it is you can actually go over, I'm going to do it different here on the flower. go over with a little bit of water. Now this you're going to have to be a little bit more careful, because I'm going to try sprinkling just with our crystals and then going through and colouring. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with, we might do the red in the middle. And we might do some of the gamboge around the red, some of the yellow on the outside, and I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit. Actually, I'm going to leave the mossy green until last. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my aqua painter nice and wet, and I'm just going to go through. Now this is where your cotton pad comes in handy. At these colours appearing. Just with a clean pad, I'm just going to blot that centre part. As you can see, your white embossing comes back. Get into that outside yellow part. Now, I must admit, if by chance you spritz on the outside of your cardstock, you have to be very, very careful, because if there's the tiniest little bit of the Brusho that has been sprinkled outside your image, you will find that it can tend to colour your cardstock, so you have to be very careful. I've actually fussy cutted these out afterwards, so I haven't actually had too much of a hassle, but as you can see down on this one, if you get any and then you try to wipe it off, it actually can smudge. So you've got to be very, very careful with where you put the crystals, because they're so fine that they still disperse out onto the outside of your cardstock. So now I'm just going to use a tiny little bit of mossy green. And with my aqua painter. Now some people don't like this mossy green. I didn't like it when I first did that. I was like, ugh, yuck. But then when you blot it off, as you can see, more of the green comes out. Okay? Alright. So there you have. Now make sure when you've got your crystal colours on your blocks that you wipe them off and clean them, because otherwise you'll end up with them on other projects. So as you can see, using our aqua painters and our spritzers, we have, I'll take this grotty piece of paper away. There we go. We have some really nice effects using our Brusho colours. So at the moment, as I said, I'm doing this as an online card class with my partners across the pond. So if you were wanting to sign up for my online card class, or even if you wanted to pop yourself onto the email list, thank you, Linda. Thank you for your comments. Thank you, Mel, for your comments. Yeah, I think they're great, a great addition to your card stash, to your craft stash, because there's so much you can do. If you're into doing scrapbooking and you want to do some beautiful backgrounds and things behind your layouts, I think these colours would be absolutely awesome. And the colours are so vibrant. And the thing is, if you don't want the colours to be as vibrant as that, the main thing what you need to do is use more water. So therefore use less crystals and use more water, and you'll get a paler effect. You can blot as you go and let it dry for a bit, go back over, go through again with a bit more water and dilute the colour a little bit. But honestly, I think the colours are beautiful, and they blend very well together. You can get some beautiful pinks, as you can see, you know, with the red here. When it's blotted, it can go to a beautiful, nice crimson pink. So you can get some lovely color effects with these Brusho colors. So as I said, if you want to go over to my website, www.stampingwithdonnag.com, you can sign up to my Partners Across the Pond email list. They are now available, our card classes are now available to anybody in Australia. They're also available to anybody in the USA. If you wanted to order, if you're from America and you're watching my live video, you can order through my friend Michelle Scott, right? And if you're from the UK and you're watching my video, my friend Natalie O'Shea also sells this online card classes. Prices will vary from country to country due to our currency changes, but as I said, great way of building your craft supplies, and you get your free class packet to make 6 designs, and you also get your private VIP video tutorial. Now I'll just flip you back over and just tell you a few things about our Stamping Up business at the moment. So bear with me again. Hey Priscilla, nice to see you. Sorry, I'm trying to get my camera to turn around. Come on, turn around. Okay, it doesn't want to turn around for me. Okay, anyway, I'll chat with you. I'll leave you back on those, looking at those. Okay, so we have some Stamping Up specials at the moment. If you wanted to join my team at the moment, for $169, you can get 2 free stamp sets of your choice from the annual catalogue or our occasions catalogue for free if you wanted to join up. So if your order is going to be more than $169, you can join up just to get the freebies in celebration. It's an awesome time to join my team. I'm lucky enough to have had 2 members join my team in the last week, which thank you very much, and welcome to Jessica and Julianne that has joined my team. We have a lovely team, our Stamping with Donna G team, and we have a lot of fun together. We have team emails. One of the perks of being on my team, you also get these online card classes. I send you the video tutorial for free by email because you're a team member of mine. So that's one of the perks. So every week you will get a video tutorial of our online card classes, which is a fantastic thing. I am also, if you wanted to join my team at the moment, I am also happy to give you an extra celebration item if you choose to join my team during January. So that's just a freebie that I'm actually throwing in myself. So if you choose to join my team during the month of January, I will throw in a free celebration item as well of your choice. So if you're thinking about joining my team, please feel free to message me. You can message me on email at bejeweled01@gmail.com. I will pop the links into the video description after I finish doing the live video. And if you wanted to, feel free to ring me. My details are on my business website. You can give me a ring or comment below. I'd be happy to get in contact with you. Also during celebration time, if you're happy just to purchase, and if you purchase during our celebration time, you get, for every $90 that you spend, you get a free stamp set or a free item out of our celebration catalogue. So and if you spend $180, you get the chance of having a level 2 item, which is awesome. There's a double stamp set and there's also a framelit set. So if you're interested in purchasing, you get those freebies during our celebration time. If you didn't want to get the level 2, say you spend $180 and you didn't want to get the level 2 item, you can get 2 level 1 items. So awesome time to purchase your crafting products at the moment. So feel free to message me, feel free to jump over onto my website, www.stampingwithdonnag.com. You can access everything there. Please sign up to my email list. I'd be happy to send you out any info through email, or if you wanted to contact me in any way about joining my Stamping with Donna G awesome team, I would be happy to have you on board with me. So thank you all for watching, and if you want to purchase this online card class, it's only available until the 17th of January, so please jump in and get your orders in for the online card class if you wanted to do this. We're only having them available for 2 weeks at maximum, and there will be a new online card class that is happening on Wednesday this week, and that online card class, I have been able to flip around. Okay, that online card class is designed by my friend Michelle Wright from the USA. So you are getting the experience of 3 different demos, which is absolutely awesome. We all have different accents, we all have different ideas as far as creativeness, so you get the best of 3 Stampin' Up demonstrators if you wanted to join our partners across the pond online card classes. And as I said, there will be a new one. I wanted to actually run through some of the online card classes that we will be doing. Just bear with me and I'll just grab one of my catalogs. I won't be a minute. Sorry, I'm back. Thank you for staying with me. Okay, so during our online card classes, for every online card class that you participate in, you will qualify for a free celebration item as well. So not only do you get the class packet and the video, you will also get a free celebration item, because every online card class that we do is all designed around celebration for you to actually earn a celebration item for free during our online card classes during January, February and March this year. So it's absolutely awesome. So the first online card class was designed by myself, and it was the Brusho online card class with the beautiful day stamp set and the aqua painters and the spritzers and the Brusho colours. Now that is available, as I said, until the 17th. Our next online card class, as I said, is designed by my lovely friend Michelle in the USA, and that online card class is going to be the Painted with Love suite. Okay, so she's making, there is 4 cards that you will make in this online card class, plus a beautiful little gift box, and it's using the Painted with Love bundle. It is awesome. The next online card class is designed by my lovely friend Natalie O'Shea in the UK, and it is the wonderful Bubble Over stamp set. I'm just trying to find it. It's on, okay, page 32 of our Occasions catalogue, the Bubble Over. She's done some beautiful, bright, wonderful, fun cards in this online card class. Okay, so that will be the next one. And then the next one after that in January is designed by myself, and I'm using the Sweet Soiree Cake Builder. It's the bundle, so it is actually called Cake Soiree Bundle. And in that class you will be making 4 cards and a beautiful little one of the silver gabled boxes. You will be decorating 2 of those. So that's the beautiful the Cake Soiree card class. And the next one that I know of, now a lot of people struggle with doing male orientated cards, so we have decided to pick a bundle. This one is going to be designed by my lovely friend Michelle Wright in the USA, and she has chosen the beautiful True Gentleman suite. Okay, so in that you're actually going to be making 4 cards, and you're also going to be making a lovely gift box that is big enough to fit like a tie or something in, or maybe some nice little chocolates. So that will be happening towards the end of January. So that's just to let you know what's coming up. So if any of those bundles are on your wish list, please save buying those bundles until we release the card classes, because you get all the card class packet for free and the video tutorial. So the video tutorial is like having a card class with us in your craft room, personally, just for you. You can pause it, you can replay it. It is your video to keep time and time again, but it shows you step by step how to make your 6 cards or your 4 cards in your gift boxes. So you will have a wonderful time participating in our Partners Across the Pond online card classes. So if there's any info, anything that you would like to know to do with Stamping Up, I am happy. I'm only a phone call away. I'm happy to answer any questions. My name is Donna Gray. I am the owner and the creator of Stamping with DonnaG. I'm a Stamping Up demonstrator from the Northern Rivers area in New South Wales. I am allowed to sell to anybody across Australia. Anybody that was wanting to join up, I'm allowed to join up. Anybody, as long as you live in Australia, you can join up in my team, my Stamping with DonnaG team. So I'd be happy to have you on board. So thank you all for watching today, and I hope you all have a lovely day and happy crafting. And until next time, see you later. Bye for now.